There's that button pushed. Now we're gonna make sure we post on the internet. Mhm. Hey, what's good, Steven? We are indeed so back. We're gonna get this post for the internet off. You are correct. It's not 8 p.m. on a Saturday right now, but I be drafting when the fuck ever. So, you know, got that content for whenever you need it. Did I pregame an emotional support bomb? That's a very important question. No, but I do have the, I got my ley lines on the desk next to me, so we're gonna hit that in a couple minutes after I get this fucking post off. I gotta make sure we do all the like socials and whatnot. All right, post it here. Then we need to quote tweet it from the other account and then post that we're live on that with the button there. All right, we got that posted. One more thing. We gotta do the go live notif on Blue Sky. And set that for like 3 hours. That'll be good. Okay, perfect. Exactly. Gotta let the infies know we're out here. Of course it puts me back on the screen. Alright, hang on, I gotta push the fucking button. There we go, pay attention to me, hi. Hey gamers, Empress here. We're back at it again, doing the usual thing that I do when a new set comes out, which is get the draft bundle on MTGO. That comes with all of the avatars and 3 instances of you can draft this new set. And we're gonna draft that like 3 times over the course of the next couple weeks on stream. And just like hang out and look at the shiny cards and see what's up. We're gonna put that in there. Yeah, we gotta hit the bong first because you know what the fuck is up. Today's draft missed decisions are brought to you by PVC and Cheetah Piss Lamau. Speaking of which, that's on the other desk, so BRB. And we're back. All right. So I watched like a tiny bit of limited content related to the set. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be drafting or like the archetypes fully, but I do know that rares are particularly impactful here, which is my type of shit. I love to be extremely greedy and draft a rare. And if we can be rewarded for that, then that's ideal. Oh, delectable. All right. Oh, and you know I got my 2 drinks with me. I've got the tea plus juice mixture, and we got the water so we can stay regular hydrated. I'm fully locked in today. Yeah, I have a bad habit of forcing my rares and mythics, so this sounds like a good time. Yeah, you know what's up. Kindred spirits. I love a mythic orange set symbol. And when it got that rare holofoil stamp at the bottom, ooh, I don't care what else the card does, so we're gonna find out how to make it work. Where my lighter at? Oh, right there. Question one asks oneself damn near every time. Wrong hand. All right, there we go. Ooh, and that's that loud pack. All right, I'm rolling up my sleeves. We're getting serious. We're gonna take a look at the story here. We did the thing already, so we can go to our collection and other products, and we. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, let's open this prize pack because I did not see this. Yeah, dude, what's in here? Oh, okay. The foil old border Twilight Mire. Nice. I do like this particular set of filter lands because you can use a Like just like a black emoji or emoji mana symbol. Goodness. You can use a black mana symbol and get like either two black or green and a black and green. Like that does a lot to actually fix you for mana, and it taps independent of input for a wingding. So this is like useful in a lot of cases where the regular filters will have you doing other types of math. This guy, I'm a huge fan of these guys, especially if you're like me and you'd be playing greedy ass mana bases with like 3 pips and also you're in 3 colors. Oh, I have more? Okay, let's open another one. Foil Rugged Prairie, nice. And we have another one. And a Firelit Thicket. Dude, this rules. All right, now we can open this bundle. There's our draft tokens and our avatars. And hello to the Bloodrick guy in chat who says, I've heard the siren's call of hubris. Yes, my dude. We're going to get rewarded for rare drafting because the internet says that this is a Prince format in which you can absolutely draft rares and get rewarded. That's my type of shit. Oh yeah, and the hidden colorless pips are for that secret Madness Emrakul tech. Yo, one of the coolest trick shots that I seen somebody do was like do the madness cast of Emrakul with all of those wingdings in a 3-color deck. And shout out to Light on the internet at Indominus Lux, who absolutely can and will do that. Homegirl looked at that and said, oh, I can play this in Indominus. And we're like, that's a 3-color deck. You definitely need to just like only play her in colorless. I don't know what you're on about. And Light's just like literal skill issue. Yeah, I think she accomplished the trick shot enough times that it was like, okay, I've proved my point. We can actually play good cards now. Because, like, Madness Emmy is very cool and splashy and impactful, but ultimately it's very easy to interact with. So, yeah, there's other stuff that you can be doing in that slot. Of course, now that I say that, somebody's absolutely going to ruin my day and I won't be able to do anything with it with that Emrakul. But whatever, that's the price of being online. Hell yeah, shout out to multiple drinks. All right, who's your favorite turtle, gamers? Who do we want to set our avatar as while we're doing this? I am a red mage, so I'm probably like leaning on Raphael. What are we cuddling with? Great question, DV. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen anything in here that's cuddleable yet. Um, I've only looked at cards that say turtles on them or say +1/+1 counters on them because we were building that deck for Commander to play on stream in places. But genuinely, I don't know. There's probably some cuties in here though. We'll find them. Yeah, and Cole says Raphael. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Uh, Avatars in my collection. Yeah, I got a lot of them. I'd be online. Yeah, let's choose Raphael. That's our guy. Perfect. No, hang on. That's not the right one. That's Mikey. There we go. Oh, you're so right. I do gotta get some chill beats going. Um, I don't know if we have a specific chill beats playlist, but I am just gonna push the regular one on the machine. If I was slightly more prepared, I could actually play a playlist of music that I produced because like it's mine and of course I have the rights to it. But I'd need to figure out how to put all of those where they need to be and then write the playlist and then, yeah, I just like, yeah. That's a task for a different Empress Quinn. Steven's out here says that you like them all. You like Dawn when you were a kid, Raphael when you woke up, Michelangelo when the last run and dropped. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Family killed, he got super serious. Damn. That is one of the pieces of Turtles media that I did want to engage with. I, in preparation for the set, watched the 1990 something Turtles movie, the first one of those, because that was recommended online as the like, jump in here and see what the fuck these turtles are about, and if those are still cool, then go read other media. And then I think the next one that we wanted to do was still something more lighthearted, and then after that, well, if we still care, hit the last Ronin, because that the card that references the cover art for that All Will Be One looks sick as fuck, and I want to know what that's about. We gotta know how Homeboy got there. All right, it's gamer time now. That's enough yapping. There we are. Draft token entry. Join draft queue. All right, this seems to be moving pretty all right. We got 3 people in the queue so far. TV says Leo was always my fave, but late in my teens I began to like Donatello, but Raph, Michelangelo, both were also amazing. Were always amazing. That's pretty cool. It seems that there's like you identify more strongly with different turtles at different points in your life, and that's a cool development to know about these guys. I need some more Turtles fans in the chat to weigh in. Are you all like that? Do you all have different turtles at different points in your life that are your favorite? Cole's been with Raphael since the beginning. All right, fair enough. Oh, they'd have to be your Blorbos to have that happen. Do you just like not care about turtles at all, Cole? What's your level of investment here? Because previously all I knew was that they are Ninja Turtles and their names, and I didn't. Whatever I said about the turtles last episode. All right, well, if you want to know about that, gamers, you got to go listen to the Heroes Played Vibe Check podcast, available wherever podcasts are sold, featuring me, Empress Quinn, and the Bludget guy in chat there, Cole. We be yapping about Magic the Gathering. It's a long form content. And I do cool music in between segments of the podcast. So if you like Empress Quinn originals, then that's where you can listen to those. I do a new track almost every week. So, well, not every week, like every episode, I mean. Damn, son, 4 of 8 players in the queue now. Alright, well, it's only been like 3 minutes, so they still have time to show up, but this is taking a sec. Although I guess the set did literally just drop at like 10 a.m. today. People need time. And of course, as soon as I start complaining about it, we get to 6th. The more you complain, the faster things go. Yeah, that's how it works. You gotta complain about the the length of the time that the queue is taking, and you gotta complain about problems with your computer, and that'll fix all of them. Cool. I made a comment on episode 59 after episode 60 dropped, so I'm gonna need you to backtrack and read that for episode 61. You don't have to. This is a joke. It's not that relevant. You probably will, though. Wait, 61 should be recorded already, so 62? I don't actually know. Oh shit, let's rock. All right. Full screen. What the fuck is Plague of Vermin in this set for? Sure. Taka and Razor, terrible twos. Can't be countered. Menace. The mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value. It does 3 damage to that player. Oh, is this the Sneak Hate Bear? I think that that is probably impactful, so I want to take that. And if it's not good here, then that'll be unfortunate, but I will still play it because I am a hater. What else is good here? It is also a 2-mana 3/2 with Menace. So true, Lumpy. Featherbrained Filcher. Is this our that one parrot, not parrot, bird thing from the other set that you use to enable sneak? Okay, cool. Last Ronin's technique. I think this is Indominus Lux falls out of an omen path with concerning velocity. Baby girl, it's supposed to be the meteors that are falling on the dinosaurs, not the dinosaurs falling as meteors. I don't know what the fuck happened there, how those wires got crossed. Anyway, I don't know what I'm supposed to take here, but I do want this card, so we're gonna take that. And if it works, then cool. You were like 10 minutes late for us summoning you. Listen, Call Meteor is a spell that is very difficult to cast. It costs a lot of mana. Mouser Foundry. When this artifact enters or leaves, make a 1/1, and you can sacrifice it for some mana to 3 damage to thing. Cool. Oh shit, this is basically just bacon to a pie from Eldraine, except instead of making a food token, it's just a food. Because we are there now in terms of Doomblade technology. Wild. During your turn, this creature has first strike. Whenever this creature attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. That lets me touch more cards per card, so I think we're gonna take that. Bacon to the pie? No, pie into the bake. And this is the kill the thing with power 4 or greater. That seems cool. I also really like the rules text on Homegirl here. And I think Mardu is so fucking greedy, but I am the chosen one. And I can do that. So yeah, we're gonna take that. And when we're punished, chat gets to say I told you so. Unrelated, is there an Evolving Wilds in this set? How's the fixing look? Yes, I am the chosen one. I can draft a 3-color splash to make a commander deck. And this everything pizza is gonna get me there. So we're gonna take that, because that'll just straight up find one of the basics that we don't have. It's also got this stupid Wooburg activated ability. Pay 3 life, draw a card. Each opponent discards a card. 3 damage to any target. 3 counters on up to 1 target creature. Like, what the fuck? Whenever another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That seems good. I also like that this guy is more bodies per body. Their target artifact you control. Okay, so this guy can let you pick up guys like this. This guy's also like mono red when it counts, or mono white when it counts. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take that. I like more bodies per body. And we can bounce that to our hands to pay sneak costs and whatever. Okay, perfect. There is an Evolving Wilds clone in this set. This is a showcase card, and it's got Plane Cycling, which will enable my greed. So that sounds good. But there's also just a straight up gain land with black and white mana, which is going to enable my greed. Oh, an Omni Cheese Pizza can enable my greed. I don't think it does it as well as either of those two. I think I'm going to value this, and that's fine. And this is a red card, so I can take that and feel fine. It's not correct, though. I don't have, like... Well, this is... non-creature spell, right, okay. An affinity for artifacts. We've got 2 artifacts. This is a non-creature spell. I don't know. That's sus. I do want one of these, eventually. But we gotta get this rare here because I'm rare drafting. We talked about it at the top. And if all else fails, this is gonna be a sick commander deck. I can't wait to cast Magma Opus for like 3 total mana. I just want one of these. And I think it's impactful enough. And that seems fine. Guac and marshmallow pizza. Wild. This or hard one Jite. Double strike is my favorite keyword. So that's the move there. And a quintessential katana. That literally has my name in it. You know what the fuck is up. Sick 4-color draft bestie. Did a YouTube give it to you? No. The thing is this is a red card, so there's no blue in it, and this is a red card, so there's no, like, it's fine. I'm fine. That's gonna go in the sideboard, though. Hey, what does this do? Return each other non-land permanent that entered this turn to its owner's hand. I don't know if I want to play that, because then I have to hold up 5 mana, and I don't know if I can do that emotionally. So I think we're going to take the Impact Tremors instead. How's that sound? You can roast me for it in the chat all you want, but I just don't want to do it. Broadcast Takeover. This is 3 red pips, and I absolutely should not be trying to play this in limited. However, get in the fucking shopping cart. That shit is sick as fuck. Spicy Oatmeal Pizza is a card that I want. And it also deals 4 damage to any target, so like it's literally fine. It just hurts going down. We can take Dimension X to further enable my greed. That'll give me red and white mana. What is this? 4 damage to target creature if you sacrifice an artifact. That seems pretty impactful. I also hear a lot about Manhole Missile. This is that one card, Fire Prophecy from Ikoria. I think we're gonna take the fixing though. We'll be a tiny bit responsible. If we're going to have this fucking bad game plan off the top, then like, let's make it at least doable. How many of these creatures are ninjas? Quite a few of them, actually. What is this? Oh, this is that one, Manolith ++, which, like, seems fine. +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. And draw a card. So basically, this is cycling 6 and it kills your opponent. And you can also play it on turn 2. I feel like I'm supposed to take that. Why does that feel better than this Manolith? The decisions we make in Limited. Anyway. Pacifism? I think we're gonna take that. Exile the enchanted creature. Yeah, we can make a thing go the fuck away. I want that. East Wind Avatar? Does this, like, kill people? Alliance, whenever a creature you controls you... This gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And this can give guys flying. That seems good. Late game. I also really wanted to pick one of these up, so I think we're gonna get this. I like Ride's End. Yeah, that one kills people. Okay, we're gonna note that for later. We'll be able to pick one up later, I'm sure. Famous last words. Gotcha. Artifact, enchantment, or creature power 4 or greater, or we can take this guy. I think we're probably supposed to take the thing that says kill. Drafting and... Those were my famous last words, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take Make Your Move. And now we can take Bebop. Perfect. I think getting to land cycle one of these larges and then reanimate it with Kurai will be super cool and impactful if we can pull that off. +1/+3 and flying until end of turn. Scry 1. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Oh, sick. There it is. East Wind Avatar. See, I told you. I knew we'd be able to pick one up later. Hashtag never punished. Exactly. If you just believe in the heart of the cards, you're always rewarded. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature seems super impactful, but this also is further enabling greed maxing and says draw a card on it. Alright, well, we'll be able to get one later. That's fine. Oh, this is a guy that makes guys, yeah. And we can use that to feed the sneak. That seems fine. Well, well. I really like all of these cards, but I need Cool But Rude for Captain Howler, and every other deck I play that says discard a card. And there are just so many, and this card fucking rips. So yeah, we're gonna get Cool But Rude, and we're going to really wish that we could also pick up these other ones, because, man, Raphael giving guys double strike? Fuck. Like, that just, your opponent's just dead. And then this is a, like, extremely card for commander type thing I would love to play. Big fan of Future Sight, and that's a turtle, mutant, and ninja Future Sight. That red-white land saying, pick me, pick me. Nope, we're just gonna play Cool But Rude. That's the move. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. Wow. That seems pretty cool. That's what I want. Bro! Boros extra combats, thank you. Oh yeah, windmill slam not in the shopping cart. I don't care. Yeah, these are the appropriate responses. Listen, if they're just gonna hand me the fucking, yes, greed, unbounded greed, unlimited rares. This actually seems fine. This is largely a Boros deck, and we're just splashing the black mana for the Taka and Razor Terrible 2s and Karai, which will be fine. And here's an everything pizza. This bump looking kind of good is the thing. I also think I want to make sure that we get one of these. So we're gonna take that. That's the move. Oh! Blimp is good? Okay. I don't have counters technology, but this printing of all P1 is so fucking sick. It's not on theme. It's not on theme. I can't even play it in Grixis Chandra's. Thank you for validating me that it's sick as fuck. That's the cover for Volume 1. Yeah, amazing use of the last Renin art. Yeah, see, it looks so fucking sick, and I absolutely need the fucking context. How many of these cards said +1/+1 counter on it, Cole? Like, you've seen the deck we drafted so far. All will be one is just, it's just a splashy rare in this deck. It doesn't actually do anything. Anyway, I think we're gonna take this Doomblade. And you know we gotta take Oroku Saki Shredder Rising. I am just rare drafting, but the thing is I already have a copy of All Will Be One. It's the Phyrexian one that has Chandra's girlfriend on it. So like it's already as on theme as it can be for my Grixis Chandra's deck. We have a couple more artifacts now than we did previously, so I think these purple Dragon Punks don't feel as bad, or we can just take this foil Dimension X and keep it pushing. You know what, let's just do that. Anyway. Omni Cheese Pizza. I did want one of these. Here we can finally get it. We're just gonna win most land that. Rock soldiers destroy up to one target non-creature artifact. How many creatures do we have? Let's take one. Whatever. I like a Ravenous Chupacabra. And then here we can take the Foot Elite. And there's the Mouser attack that I wanted. This dude out here trolling in the chat says, oh, we're here to rare draft, not blink draft. Oh, so you're a coward? No, it's not that I'm a... You already fucking know. Also, that's bait. The card doesn't do anything here. Alright. Let's get all of this into the sideboard, and we want 15 creatures. And you know we're gonna filter for rares because I'm a nerd. Alright, so yeah, we're playing that, and then 1, 2, 3 creatures. Then what else we got? We wanted to make sure that we got our guys that say land cycling. And we super want to play Orokusaki and Karai. And we got to play Leonardo and the Featherbrained Filcher. The Action News crew kind of says win the game on it. Impact Tremors has never been a bad card. And Eastwind Avatar kills people. Then I think we want Null Group of Biological Assets because that says move cards between zones. And then this is the like destroy target artifact. And then do we want bodies or tall body or multiple bodies? I think this is just like more emotionally satisfying for me to play, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, and then sort these by mana value. And then we'll look at the rest of the stuff in here. Artifact, instant, sorcery, enchantment. We wanted to play the Turtle Blimp. And spicy oatmeal pizza, make your move. And what does Go Ninja Go do? Kills the thing. Let's play that. We wanted to play an everything pizza and a hard one Jite. And we look at Broadcast Takeover, and I think we cut that and play this Doomblade instead. Do not at me. Okay. I think this will play Magic the Gathering. Then we add our 17 lands. Yeah, we're gonna play the full screen, like, rooftop basics, because I think these are very cool. And we're gonna play an extra mountain instead of this island, because we don't actually have any blue cards, you know? And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah, that maths out. Can we choose this in foil? I picked one. What's up? Alright, whatever. Add to deck. 17 lands. Bunch of other cards. I think we're alright. Okay, let's see if this will play Magic the Gathering. Hell yeah. Would I like to play first? Absolutely. Yeah, and yeah. Then we've got a 2, a 3, a 4, and yeah, dude, keep. If we don't get interacted with, this should be sick. We're definitely gonna get interacted with, though. Alright, there we go. Alright, opponent. Interact with my 3-2 with Menace. What's good? Good thing I got this guy that says destroy up to one target non-creature artifact. You know opponent's gonna be on a bunch of artifacts. Look at this guy. Is this the... This is basically that one guy from Ether Drift. I remember you. Except that guy had flying. That's Hardened Scales. Don't like that very much. Yeah, I'm not allowed to block that. Chat, do we sneak in a Phyrexian Arena instead of hitting with Taka and Razor? I think that's what they're for. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Let's go to combat. And declare attackers. And then move to declare blockers. And then see if we can sneak in a Ripusaki. Hell yeah. Dude, I love ninjutsu. That felt great. I think we only get away with that once, though. Because they're not going to let me hit them with a 3-1 that draws cards every turn. Oh, but we did draw into our food that's a Doomblade, so we can cast this and probably bake into a pie their hardened scales. Mm-hmm. Opponent has done a little sneak of their own, which means I definitely need to get my stacks piece talking Razor down. All right, what are we actually gonna do here? I do think we need to try and answer this somehow because I don't want them printing out mutagens every turn for free. Or fucking these guys if they can. Yeah, I would not like to see that. So I think that is our move. We'll play this swamp and then cast this anchovy and banana pizza. And destroy target Donatello Gadget Master. I don't know if this is correct, but I think we're just going to see if we can get away with it, because this I don't want to be around under any circumstance anyway. Like, they're just going to stack a bunch of mutagen tokens on it and make it huge and kill me, and it'd be unblockable. And so if they'll take that trade, that's acceptable. And if not, then we draw a card. It seems we have made them do the math, so that's cool. Bro, just take the trade, it's fine. They're doing a lot of thinking about this. Okay, now I question if they're connected, bro. It's not that serious. Whoops. We're fine though. AP Frizz, what's good? How goes the drafting? I think it went All right, we did a very cool Mardu, like, it's actually a Boros deck, but we're splashing black for Urokusaki and Karai and Taka and Razor. Okay, that went all right. They do still have a hardened scales, which is unfortunate. That is going to beat my ass. I'm so high on Phyrexian Arena that clocks you. I love that, man. Yeah, it fucking rips. I'm a big fan of that so far. Mm-hmm. Turtle layer. Nice, okay. Cool 5/5. Awesome. What do we fucking do about that? Huge yikes, gamers. Okay, well, for starters, we play Dimension X as our land for turn. We gain a life. And then we play some food for them. I don't know, die about it? Yeah, we just might. And then we... Can't cast that, damn. We play Taka and Razor then. We're just gonna chump block with this Feather Rain filter unless they figure out evasion. Oh, they have evasion. It's called Turtle Lair. Alright, well. Oh, but they're casting a spell. Okay, maybe we aren't just dead. Never mind. They have a different form of evasion. Chat this honks. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Okay, that's actually fine. We were planning on blocking with one creature anyway. Alright, and this guy makes a food token. We can treat this like Breath of the Wild, hit the pause menu, and start cramming food into my face. I don't super want to play Rock Soldiers and like blow up a mutagen, but I think that's what we have to do. Because otherwise we're looking at a 7/7 Michelangelo, or they spread that across two bodies and we've got a 6/6 and a 5/5 that we have to deal with, and all that honks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only having 5 mana right here fucking honks. Hold on, snack break, food side theme into an EDH deck. Yeah, it really does feel like that. Alright, we're gonna cast Raffin Leo. And then I think gain some life with this food token. And then we go to combat. We're probably gonna block with Taka and Razor here. It's like, I'm not the beatdown. And it's got 2 cards in hand, so we've got that going for us. Also thinking about the hold for snack break, there's something there, I think, because you can link those foods to other, like, their artifacts, obviously. You can use the Bludgeon Brawl or the guy from the Doctor Who set who turns your food tokens into equipment. Dan Lewis or something like that. Yeah. We can just, like, make the food, use it as this alternate resource, and also cram sandwiches into my face if we need to. So much stuff just says, like, do a thing and also make a food token as, like, a bonus. Oh, God, they're swinging with so much damage. Yeah, Dan Lewis with Boros Ivor to make her swing for 20 on swing damage. What? I think we just die here, TBH. We can put both of our creatures in front of that and then get our board wiped and then have to do that again next turn and every turn after that until we can blow those up. Alright, whatever. We're gonna have to believe in a better tomorrow. Hmm. What do they have? Well, here's rock soldiers. We'll try and blow up your mutagen, I guess. He just does that whenever he enters or attacks. What the hell? And then they're styling on me with the fucking explosive vegetation. Alright. You're extremely cooked. Hey, Kristoff. We're hanging in there, living the dream. I have a very cool deck and getting absolutely crushed by hardened scales plus evasion. You know what, dude? Let's just go to game 2. I'm not beating those. Alright, I guess we're gonna take this out and put this in to blow up more creatures, because we need that. What do we swap for this? I don't know. Alright, that's enough. We're gonna try this again. I think this should be fine. We got card advantage, we got impact tremors on a body, we got double strike, and we got all our colors. It's perfect. We're gonna be okay. And if we just lose to green mana again, then that's fine too. Monkey's paw curls, yeah, totally. Watch us not draw a single bomb for the rest of the game. No, we can't put that in the universe. RNG loves me. She would never betray me like that. Goodness, opponent, you were taking a year and a half. The clock is running, beloved. Yeah, I am tapping my fucking watch. Opponent, quit roping, let's go. Like, you're wildin'. Girl. Man, any fucking time, dude. Just whenever. I would love to play some more Magic. Hey, I'm Charismatic Bard. What's good? Thanks for coming through. Um, what's good is my deck, I think. I was extremely greedy, but also have the fixing to support it, so we're just gonna play Mardu, turn creature sideways, and maybe sneak a guy in occasionally. And Cole, we can't give them a time violation warning, but if they run out of time, they do just lose. And they have 10 minutes left on the clock, compared to our 16. So if they can't, like, actually finish the match in the time that they have, then we just take that W. But if I'm gonna get the W, I would like it to be because I won, and not because they... There we go! Opponent shut up. Alright. Let's play Foot Headquarters. Self-control, self-control, self-control. Yeah, exercise that, beloved. We'll play a mountain, and we'll play our impact tremors. What do you mean, Death Touch? What is this? 1 damage to target opponent? Okay. Fuck. Light, you gotta keep it locked. Stay locked in. I will spend 3 and play Null Biological Group, who has first strike during my turn. That should be pretty impactful. And then that does the, like, whenever it attacks, I may discard, and if I do draw, we're gonna deal 1 to target opponent when it enters. Thank you, Raphael. And then we're not gonna fucking swing directly into their 1/1 with Death Touch, because that would feel clown shoes. And yeah, Steven, we're absolutely, like, chillin'. They are wasting their own time when they do that. Oh, wow. They've got first place foil basic swamps. I am so disappointed to see this guy. How do they just have every rare and mythic rare Michelangelo? Yep. Alright, how about I make them answer a... Yeah. Yes. But, like... Apparently some people can do that and come away with decks that feel like constructed decks. Bro, opponent, please. I'm gnawing at the bars of my enclosure. Opponent. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put that there. And then let's go to combat. I'm swinging. Behold, my 3-1 with double strike. And yeah, we're gonna discard the swamp and see what we get. Another swamp. Nice. Okay. I will take that. Was not interested in you getting to put free creatures into play. This is commune with turtles, basically. Putrid pals? Whomst? Oh, gross. Another fucking Michelangelo. Cow bummer, dude. Yeah. Alright, well, maybe I just make them behold my 5-4. How about that? I have not read this card yet. Wild. Mate, can we get some game actions, please? Ooh, this is definitely a card getting sneaked. And I am not gonna do anything about that, I don't think. Or maybe we just trade with our impact tremors. Yeah, let's just trade with impact tremors. That's fine. Penny for your game actions. Yeah, for real. Yeah, let's just make them hard cast whatever they have. Putrid pals. Gross. Alright, well. How about a fucking menace double striker, bitch? What's good? Alright. I get to have it all. We're gonna do this in first strike and kill that guy, and then in second strike, kill that guy. And then post-combat main, I think we'll play Dawn and Wrath, who... Oh, I don't have enough red for that, actually. Okay. We can play Karai and put the Menace guy back in my hand. We don't always have to sneak her in. Oh, of course, that's a combat damage trigger. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just go to combat and see if we can get there. Or Wrath their board again. Alright, that's fine. Then we can play a 2-4 with Menace. Alright. I think they're losing this one to the clock, gamers. I don't think they can finish this in the amount of time that we have left. Ooh, opponent Shockshupa has disconnected. I think they are fully out of time. Alright, well, I guess we'll take that W for them. I think, all things considered, that went alright in terms of, like, my deck working. It did what we came here to do, and we cast all of our spells, so that was alright. The opponent just had fucking giant green monsters, and I think the thing that we do about that is probably play more copies of Make Your Move and Uneasy Alliance. Maybe cut a... I don't know about cutting Hard One GT, because, like, that was the decider in that one, having Double Strike and Menace. But I think there's some stuff that we can probably swap out for just, like, ways to make their green monsters go away or not be effective. It's probably just like these top end guys, and then we can clear the way for our little guys, continue crushing. We've got like 30 seconds left here before I think they just like auto lose and we get to move on. Thank you. Yeah, I also thought the deck felt pretty good. Oh, time's up. We're here, and then... Oh, Shock Trooper joined the game. Alright, we're gonna mulligan this. I think we can keep this. And we'll put one of these lands back. Mountain. I will also turn one tap land. Oh, dude. Finally. Okay, let's play planes. Let's make sure we get down Action News Crew. And then perhaps next turn, we get to be cool but rude. This fucking guy. A 3/3? Okay, never mind then. I don't think we get to be cool but rude at all. I think the thing that we are going to do is wait for them to buff that somehow and then get them with the Make Your Move. Because we know they got it. We're not even gonna fucking block or whatever. Like, Action News Crew is just gonna be here to scare them. You have 2 of those? That's fine. Okay. Hmm. Do we just swing in and take one of these death touches off the board? I think that's the move. And if we get away with it, then... Oh, hey, Lenny. How's the draft? Did I assemble a fearsome fighting team? I think we did. I've got like some Boros aggro cards and some Mardu sneak, or like the black-white sneak cards for a Mardu deck. Alright, let's send Action News Crew in and see if we can get one of these Death Touchers off the board. Oh, I guess we get to just connect. No? Okay, there we go. Alright. Do we think they find the 4 power so that I can get Michelangelo out of here? Probably. We're gonna take the risk that they do. And if they don't, then we are getting fucking time walked and that sucks. Oh, that's annoying. That's not really what I wanted to spend this on. But whatever. Oh, sick. I get to have it all. Never punished. Mm-hmm. You have another Frog Butler? You're not supposed to have 3 of them, bro. Come on. Okay, let's just cast Karai. Because we're not getting away with shit. And then we can level up our class. And then pass the turn there. And then next turn, I think we level it up one more time and try and gamble. And we're just gonna take the win here, because like whatever. Cool. A 3/4 flyer, that's very annoying. I took a lunchtime trick to the LGS for some turtle bulk and instead walked away with Final Fantasy Commander stuff. Whoops. It'd be like that sometimes though. That Final Fantasy set's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna hit the gamble button. And find... Do I just want Doomblade? Can I cast it? Black mana... No, we can't even cast our Doomblade. Okay. Then we have to use something else to kill it. Go Ninja Go deals damage equal to the greatest power among creatures you control to target creature and opponent controls. I don't think that's it either. Spicy oatmeal pizza, 3 damage to me, 4 damage to any target. Okay, that'll kill Stockman. And then we just eat the food later? I think that's the move. Yeah. And then we discarded it, so none of that matters. Alright, well, instead, I guess we're just gonna... Oh, we can't even cast that. Hang on. We need to play our land first. Now we can cast it. We go to combat. We make a 2/2 with haste. And then we fucking run it into battle because it's gonna die regardless. I stepped away to give Kitty maintenance. Have you picked up any W's? No. We are in the last little bit here of this game. And opponent has 22 and quite the commanding board presence, but we have a fully leveled up Cool But Rude. And we've landed Old Hob, Alley Cat Blues. So maybe we can get away with something. I really wanted to kill their 3/4 flyer. That's just fucking beating my ass. And there's nothing we can do about it. This 4/4 just dies to your 5/5 for no reason. This is gonna die regardless though, so get in there. Yeah, flyers should totally die to lightning bolt. Very annoying. Oh, I think I'm supposed to be giving that indestructible if I have free mana. Okay, lesson learned. Oh, is that? Okay, just creature token, got it. Okay, now that I know how to play this card. Just in time for us to lose. Let's block here. And then take the 1 there and the 4 there, and then they've got like one more turn. Figure that the fuck out. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, it has to be attacking creatures. Alright, I understand. Get in there. Deal 4 damage to target creature without flying sun versus 3 damage to target 3/4 flyer daughter. Damn, not the full swingies. Gotta make sure we block this 10/10. And then we've got lethal elsewhere. Cool. They really got there with 30 fucking seconds on the clock. That's so frustrating. Alright, well. Cool but rude confirmed for good card. That Boros tokens card seems like it's also probably pretty good. Further research required. That's maybe a commander deck, or at least like, if not, it goes in the 99 of what's her name, the most recent Aurelia, the one who wants to see a bunch of attacking creatures. Like the versions of that I like to play are like Boros token spam, so you just put that guy in the 99 of that guy and you get another token to spam with and can give your tokens indestructible. That seems fine. Yeah, exactly, Aurelia the Law Above, that's her name. Alright. Where that lighter at? Alright, we did it. Let's play. Damn, cool but rude. Confirmed. Good card. I'm glad we picked that up. Alright, what's good? I want to adopt him. We have a thing to do on turn 1 and turn 2, and we'll be alright. It's going to be perfect in the Captain Howler deck. We're also going to play it in the random encounter reanimator deck with Gobin and Fleam in the command zone. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Steel City MTG. I love how that's the activation phrase. Everybody loves that goblin. I actually can't get in meaningfully with this humble 2-1, so I think we are just going to be casting a class and then passing the turn. Damn, you haven't played Magic in almost a month, Steven? We gotta get in a game, dude. Yeah, cool but rude is sick. Big fan of what they've got going on here. Steel City stuff, the content creator from Outside Time. Why on earth do they have 3 open mana? Okay, well, I'm gonna level up my class, but I can't do anything with it because this is still just a clown shoes attack to make. So we will continue spending mana and then passing the turn. Mm-hmm. No, I think we're good. We'll take that, because now I can at least attack. And maybe we'll get away with it and sneak in a Rokusaki. Highly unlikely, but it's important to dream. So there's that. And yeah, spending your mana and then using your turn, new territory for you. Okay, I think we won. Yeah, let's level this up. What else do I want? Probably extra combats? That seems good. Or do we be responsible and get something that says destroy target creature? Cool, but Root seems like a shoe-in for the Is It Lesson standard deck. Ooh, yeah. That's another way for them to absolutely kill people. I think I want to take Karai. And then we discarded Orokusaki. Exactly according to plan. Alright, that's fine. Whatever, dude. We're gonna swing with Leo now, because either of these are acceptable trades, and we can also get card advantage with discarding and burning. Alright. Then we were hopeful that we would get away with it and get to sneak in Orokusaki, so we left up this instead. That's not what happened. And now we can't cast Action News Crew. That's it. We'll pass the turn there. Mm-hmm. Really disappointing that they have left up their 2/3 and their 3/4 to block with. That's fine. I think we play a 4/4 and then see what we can get away with later. Behold my large. We are just gonna send these fucking 2/2s directly to their doom, and oh, but that'll still trigger Cool But Rude. Okay, so it's not for no value. Yeah, get in there, dude. What do we want to discard though? Probably this Plains. I think that's fine. Oh, extra combats? Don't mind if I do. Alright, that felt good. That's unfortunate. They have stunned my old hob. What does this guy do? Enters the battlefield, finds an artifact, and you found Whomst? General Trag, Heart of Stone. Oh, this is that guy that ETBs and does 4 to target creature. And I'm taking a metric fuck ton of damage here. Fucking ouch. What do we even do about that? Man, this honks. Okay, so if we play Doomblade, we can 1, 2, 3, 4 kill whatever their biggest guy is, probably. That, yeah. And then gain life if we draw a land off of the token attacking with Cool But Rude. And then we have 7, 8, 9, 10, and then they have 2. They probably don't block with that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is extremely fucking risky, my G. Okay, but then what's our alternative? We play Raph and Leo, and we hold them up, and then we play Action News Crew and hold them up, and then still get in for the swingies with the token. And we can block pretty alright with that. Okay, I think that's probably what we do. Let's do that. Alright. Let's get in there for swingies. And I think we're going to discard the hard one Jita and we draw into Go Ninja Go and burn them for 2. And then we see what fresh hell they have for us. Okay, they just bounced one of my blockers and I'm fucking dead. Understandable. This art is pretty sick though. What are we bouncing? What? Are we not bouncing anything? Weird. Okay, well I was not expecting a 5-5 with Menace and Haste, and that sucks. Let's move on. Fuck, dude. Okay, that's right. I remember from the last game that we didn't like having this in, and we did want this. And then I think, we still bring in one more Make Your Move. I don't know what we cut for it though. Maybe Go Ninja Go. Well, we're not like cutting removal for removal. That doesn't make any sense. We need to like go up on removal now. Okay. Eastwind Avatar. Give me that, Make Your Move. And submit deck. We do not have the red mana that we need. I think we have to send this back. Yeah, we'll do. And we can put... I guess Bebop on the bottom. Alright, gain land pass. And then we are continuing to huge chill, and if opponent has a huge bomb, then we can kill it with Grounded for Life, and we can kill other things with Make Your Move, and we can kill other things with Anchovy and Banana Pizza later. Yeah, I'm back at it on my gain land shit, that's fine. We gotta, like, get a guy on board, but they don't have a non-creature artifact for me to destroy, so I feel like I'm leaving value on the table. But I think the value is a 4/3 that beats their ass, and you gotta just cast your guy. Okay. And it just has the burn spell for my 4/3, that's fine. They were always gonna have a kill spell for the first thing that we played. Alright. No, I think we wait until their turn, and then if they use this at any point to sneak something in, then it will have been worthwhile, but otherwise, I'm tired of fucking looking at it, and it's gonna get blown up with Make Your Move. Alright. I'm killing it. I've seen enough. Get them out of my face. We don't have enough red mana to cast that. Where are all my mountains? RNG, you were so cruel this game. I did everything right in deck construction. Okay. I think we're still fine. We have like one more turn before we can really start complaining about it. Yeah, like if this 4/3 shows up, absolutely. We're gonna complain. But we can take two again, probably. Mm-hmm. Chad, I think we're gonna have to ice that guy. There's an anchovy and banana pizza for it. It is a reasonable response. Thank you. And then we'll like wait for their turn and then we can eat this anchovy and banana pizza. Disgusting. Not because anchovy and banana is inherently bad BT dubs, but because that particular art is vile. They really captured the this is a gross pizza. I have one of those. Alright, let's crack this. Hey, red mana. How about a 2/4 with menace? How's that sound, opponent? New banger waiting for me in the Discord when I'm done. Looking forward to it. Oh, okay, so they just have the tap your guy and stun it technology. Then we'll take a bunch of damage here. Fucking ouch. Hmm. Okay. This guy can't attack unless you control another artifact, and this guy is an artifact, so I think we have to kill that. And then you can hang out and be annoying or something. Thank you for the explicit permission. Oh dear. Done counters for my guy again. I think we just straight up lose here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have 10 HP, but we have lost this game. Yeah, let's move on. Alright, we got one more game left in us.
It's 2:30 p.m. After having a good day, you try to go reset his vibes.
All right. Final round. Fight. Judge Judy tapping our watchdog gif. Where are you, opponent? I know you're out there. What? What happened? Where'd my game go? Return to game? No, that one's ended. Okay. And I guess we just hit play match again? Okay, there we go. This is not gonna work though. We can't cast a lot of our spells. So, all that. There we go, 3 lands and a cool bit rude. Love to see it. Okay, we can keep this and then send Oroku Saku back because we don't have a swamp. Oh, that's an L that I will hold. We definitely had a 1-drop in white. That's fine. We'll play our impact tremors first and pretend that was on purpose. Sometimes. Oops, you know? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Then we get to do 2 things here, maybe? I think we should try and... Oh yeah, let's get this in first. Okay. Bro, if you counter my cool bit rude. Okay, cool. Let's go to combat. And then we can discard, I think, the swamp, because we only have 1 card that's 2 black mana. And we drew another swamp. Fine. Totally acceptable result. And then second main phase, here's a Leonardo. These fucking Utrom scientists. Killing me, dude. Putting the stun counter on my Raphael. Alright. I was really looking forward to block with that. Okay, we get to do two things here then. We'll play a mountain, and we will level up Cool But Rude with a red and 1. And then we're going to play this in post-combat, but we're going to see if we can get in there with Leo and see what happens. Oh, he's an activated ability? What the fuck? Gains first strike until end of turn. Okay, today I learned. You gotta read the whole card, gamers. It explains the card. Okay, well, that's fine, because we still want to cast Taka and Razor in our post-combat main. I think we're gonna swing with that and see if we'll trade. Because I also want to get this Cool But Rude trigger in. Let's get this swamp out of here. Bernie for 2. And then connect for 2 more. Let's fucking go. Alright, and then we'll cast Taka and Razor. And Bernie with Raphael. Okay. We're low-key cooking. The fuck is this? Oh no, that is a hell of a Trigon Predator. What are they putting in the water in New York? Oh, we actually have a canon answer to that. It's the mutagens. The ooze. Damn, this is like... Wow. What a card. What are we gonna do about that? And she is hexproof. Fuck. So if I wanted to do something with the Go Ninja Go, we simply cannot. Okay. Attacks are pretty bad. Maybe we gamble and see if we can find something that makes attacks good. Or at least draws cards. Or that one spell that destroys target thing that's tapped for 1 and a white. Yeah, we can do that. Let's try that. Oh no, is that still on my sideboard? Okay, well then we'll get spicy oatmeal pizza. And then promptly discard it to gamble. Bro, it's just like playing Commander. Alright, that's fine. We'll play an everything pizza. We're gonna go find a swamp here, because we have the pizza in here that's Doomblade. And then we're not gonna go to combat. We're huge shilling. What's it gonna take to trade with this fucking 5/4? Taka and Razor. And Leo. And then we take some damage and then probably lose Cool but Rude. We'd have to put like the whole team in front of that. 3, 4, 5, 6 toughness, yeah. And then she definitely blows up this and that and leaves me maybe with Leo. And we save Cool but Rude. Is that acceptable? Not really, but like I super want this dead. So what's good? Answer my threat. Fuck. Not the Frogify for my top and Razor. Then we don't trade anymore. Tragic. Alright, well, there's no group biological assets. And we'll see what we can get up to later. I don't super want to block with that. That feels not great. Blew up the everything pizza with that trigger. That was a red herring, dude. I can't activate that. Oh shit. You've been coaxed into a snafu. I think I am still gonna die though, because this guy's a fuck huge, and it has ward 3. They don't need to know that. You're so right. Just like, damn, just Marty, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, attacks are super bad. And this card is not doing a whole lot right now. Like, I guess we can use it to kill this Utrum scientist. That just, like, doesn't feel like the right moment. I don't know. Alright, well. I think that's the move then. If we get to sideboarding, we cut Go Ninja Go for that one spell in the sideboard that gives Death Touch. Because, like, if I'm gonna mostly have little guys, I think that this spell is not, like, as impactful as it is in other decks. And we don't have super meaningful ETBs to be using the blink on. Oh, okay. And then they just tap my blocker and get in here for fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Great. That rules. Fucking ouch. Get in there. Yeah, both of you. Actually, oh yeah, get in there, both of you. It's like we're dead regardless. Yeah, I'll discard that, draw a card, burn you for 2. Discard that, draw a card, burn you for 2. Oh, so close. If we just found, like, I don't know. I don't know what we needed, but like, if we had found it, oh. Oh, hey, Lephanos, yeah. What's good? They dropped the turtle set, so I had to check it out on here, do the little shopping for commanders and whatnot. We're just about dead here because opponent found everything that they needed and we did not find the interaction that we needed in time. And we have it. We have the interaction. We just, sometimes they get you. All right, let's go to sideboarding. Like we talked about, we're cutting Go Ninja Go, and we're going to put in Pain 101. And then we wanted to cut the Eastwind Avatar and make sure that we play another Make Your Move, because they got larges. And then Turtle Blimp out for Grounded for Life. And just gonna hope that we can stall and play our little guys, and then maybe land this guy, I think, is our win condition. I'm developing an attachment to this card. Seems pretty sweet. Alright, let's rock. And yes, I would like to play first. Ooh, we do not have nearly enough red mana for this shit. I think we gotta send it all back. Mulligan. Okay, we can keep this. And we can send one of these swamps back. And then we can play this guy. Oh, and Steven says, this set has a lot of cool cards. I give it a thumbs up. Though I still haven't gotten over Wizards printing multiple copies of the same character 3+ times quite yet. But we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of read the card and get the information you need. It'll be alright. Here's a swamp. We'll play Leonardo. Bro, if you have like the 1 mana counterspell, that would be extremely tilting, so don't have that. Okay, sweet. Okay. Oh, dude, are the crab typal gamers eating this set? This crab mutant soldier ETB makes a mutagen token. That's playable. I'm not getting through their fucking 0-3 though, because the classic crab rules text. So I guess we're just gonna pass the turn here. Are they just blue-green mutagens? That is kind of cool. I gotta give them that. Alright, there's that. My attacks are all pretty bad, and plane cycling doesn't seem super impactful right now, so we're just gonna hold on to Jenica so we can just like slam that and then have another body on the battlefield and establish board presence. Yep, no attacks, because they're all bad still. You're up, opponent. Alright, fine. Tap my blocker. That is a guy that I would like to use removal on. Let's see if opponent is gonna give me the opportunity. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. Then I think instead of just hard casting Jenica here, we're gonna spend 3 on null group biological assets and hold up 2 for the grounded for life. And this guy is gonna end up huge and tap. I promise. It's definitely what they're gonna do. Because, like, they put the trample right on the guy. Like, why would you not swing with that one buffed up with all the mutagens? And they've got enough to get it up to, like, yeah, it's fine. And it makes those free? Like, what the fuck? This card's wild. I would like to be playing that. Mm-hmm. The guac and marshmallow pizza, giving this guy +2/+2, alright. That was unexpected. Alright. It's time. Yes. Alright. We did it. We live to cast spells another day. I think we can play her now. Yeah, much to think about, opponent. What you got for me? Absolutely nothing. Sick. Okay, we have found our Doom Pizza. Alright, we're gonna swing with Jenica and our mutant token. And see what happens. Alright, sounds good. That makes that a 4/5. Then I think my time has come to cast Pain 101 on Jenica and give her the Death Touch and the Scam Text. Haha. They had it, but I also had it. And now we've got the Leo with his first strike ability up, and then make your move up. So if they come with some more large bullshit, we can continue to hit the parry. I think we continue getting in there with the team. They're gonna probably block Jenica and let these guys in, but we gotta make them do that. Ooh, don't like to see that. I guess we go to declare blockers then. You're gonna block that. And I think we make our move and blow up your enchantment. No. Okay. They found a future site, which is kind of like drawing 50 bajillion cards if all of those match the right types. So we might be just cooked here, but we shall see. Because we still have our Doom Pizza. Perfect. We're gonna cast our Doom Pizza. We cannot allow you to have a future sight. And we'll even pay for the ward. Look at that. I'm so responsible. Then we are back at it again at the Full Swingies factory. Because, like, they're gonna make one of these attacks meaningless, and we have to keep swinging with everyone. And this way we will chip them down. Gotta make sure we play our land for turn. Ooh, draw 2 cards. That is not what I wanted to see. And you get to tap or untap target creature. Wow. Two-5 is getting increasingly concerning. Oh, okay. We have Karai, Future of the Foot, which means we can once again swing these with you, you, and you. And then when you block one of these, we can return somebody like Jenica or a mutant token and get in there. We can perhaps return no biological assets to the battlefield. Alright, let's sneak in our girl. Mutant token, you've served with honor. Alright. Alright. Nice. Ooh. 7/7? That's not what I want to see. Huge fucking yikes. What on earth do we do about that? Literally nobody can attack now. This honks. Do I just hope you tap it and like tank it for a couple of turns and then continue trying to get in there? Probably. Let's scare them with the everything pizza again. Yeah, 7/7 in this economy, unfucking believable for 6 mana. Look at what green players get away with. I think we find this plains and then we think about playing it as our land for turn, or we can hold that and swing with something like this guy who is guaranteed going to fucking die, but it gives us a chance to draw into something that maybe answers Rocksteady. I think that's the move. Okay, that doesn't answer Rocksteady. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. RIP. I don't think I super want to cast Orokusaki either. I would like to be sneaking that in. I think that's fine. Gaining life from your guac and marshmallow pizza. Leo. Get in there. Fucking 4/5 with Ward 3, bro. Alright, well, how about I have flying? How's that sound? We can simply eat a pizza and hang on. Yeah, we can't swing in with these guys because they are like a guaranteed toast no matter what we do. But if we can survive another turn, we've got a feather-brained filcher who's absolutely going to get in there. And I think we can tank like one hit from Rocksteady because we've got a pizza. Don't like the mutagen here. What does this guy do? Make a mutagen and draw you cards for removing +1/+1 encounters from creatures. That seems pretty good. Alright, Jenica, block the 7/7, and then we just take like 4. and eat a pizza about it. Listen, whomst among us hasn't eaten a pizza about taking a big ouchie? Let's get this impact tremors in here. We can do a tiny bit of damage. Oh, we absolutely missed the sneak window. Fuck. Alright, well, unfortunate. What? Are you flexing? What just happened there? Opponent casts another Rocksteady knowing they have one on the battlefield? And they go to combat? Yeah, we can take 11. We have a sandwich on the way, basically. I guess it's a hot dog. We're not doing discourse. Okay. Cool but rude. Very cool. We spend 1, 2, 3, 4 and cast that. But then we don't get the damage off of Urokusaki or the food token from making this guy leave, and all of that I think is holding a huge L. So I don't think we want to cast that yet. Let's see if we can make this actually happen. All right. Okay. Now we can do this. All right. That was exactly as effective as we needed it to be. Let's get this bird back in here. And then we can play a Plains and a Cool Bit Rude. And eat our food. All right, that's enough game actions. Let's see if we've bought ourselves enough time. They do have flying 4/4 here, and then a fuck huge here. What is this? Oh no, trample? Oh, huge, yikes. And it fights up to one creature target opponent controls. Okay. Yeah. Damn, I make another food token, but I don't have the mana to activate it. I can't eat another sandwich. Okay. Let's get you in front of that, and then we can take the 4. Did not expect them to not just full swingies. So that just gives me more opportunity to be the worst. Hang on, let's... Okay, yeah, we do need to level it up to level 2. Okay, perfect. We're all out of time here, but I think we would have had this. Yeah, GG's. Alas. Not enough time. Yeah. But I think we would have gotten there with the cool but rude triggers. We had the discard there to get them to 3, and then another one in attacks. And if we had found a creature at any point there, then we play that post combat and burn them with the Raphael that we had. Alas. Well, that was a pretty fun draft. Cards all have cool rules text on them. I'm excited to see what I can put together in Commander with these cards. Should be pretty exciting. And I think that's going to wrap it up for today, gamers. Let me see who else is on so we can find somewhere to drop the kids off, as it were. There we go. Figured that out. Okay. Yeah, thanks so much for coming through, gamers. I think this is the part where we say that we've been MTG Lexicon, Dive Bar VDH, and we're here for usually your filthy drunken casual commander content. But you know, we be doing the limited stuff and whatnot. We've got we've got a wide range of gaming experiences that we can provide for you, Lamau. Okay, we gotta find where I need to go to push that button. There we go. All right. Then we're gonna raid the homegirl Brouhaha Gaming, so go over there, and they're playing Fallout, I think. So say hi, say what's up, and be cool. / raid space. All right, let's see how that works. Perfect, nailed it. All right. Then I think all that's left to do is push the button. Later, gamers.